Good morning, I'm Terry Brock, and I wanted to share with you a few important points for this week's Achievement Update. And matter of fact, I'm going to give you a special little treat. I was able to speak in Bermuda this week. I had a great time out there, and you got to see some of that scenery. It is just fabulous when you look at it and all that. But I want to show you some of the things that I'm using also for productivity, the kind of ways that I'm using them, and some ideas for you that can help a lot in your business and your productivity. So let's take a look at Bermuda first. I'll be right back with some very important productivity boosting tools that you can use. Well, hello and greetings from Bermuda. Here we are in beautiful Bermuda right now, looking out over the information and all the good things that are out there. The ocean is there, still available and still doing fine. And here for a program where I was presenting. Bermuda is a great place with a lot of good environment for both weather and for tax situation and for business. And it's something to look into. The key is you can be portable anywhere today. Because of technology and the high-speed access to the net, we can do what we need to do wherever we are. And Bermuda is just one example of what we can do. And plus you get a chance to enjoy the nice palm trees in the midst of snow and all kinds of nastiness going on in other parts of the world right now. Yes, that Bermuda is a great place, and I encourage you to get out there when you can. No taxes. It's very, very nice. Hey, speaking of productivity, which we were talking about before, I want to show you one of the tools that I'm using now. You might have seen this. They've been out for a while. This is the 800C CardScan. It gives you the ability to scan in a lot of cards. Matter of fact, when I came back from my program in Bermuda, I was able to scan a lot of cards. You know what it's like, you get a big stack of cards. I just scanned those in. I was impressed with the phenomenal quality that it had, the speed and the efficiency. Much faster than typing. Now, was it perfect? No, because cards can be rather creative. They can have cursive writing on them. They can have some really cute graphics, things like that. But it is much faster to use that. Now, what does that mean in practical terms? Well, as it relates to the R commerce, relationship commerce, that means you can stay in touch with people better. And we leverage that technology to help people. Leveraging technology to help people, you get more productive technology and you're able to do a lot more. So something like this CardScan and the software particularly goes with it, that 800C, is not just something for scanning cards. I mean, that doesn't matter. What matters is you can get a lot more information in rapidly and be able to get the job done quickly. I highly recommend it. And speaking of tools that you could use, here's one that I'm now using. Works really well. This one is called the Set, and this one is a new one that's come out from a company called Dymo, D-Y-M-O. It gives you the ability to produce some labels. Like, for instance, if I want to produce a label here, I've already typed in the words, please contact. I type those in here on the little keyboard, and then I just press the print button. And what it does is it goes through and it prints the little label. As you can see, it's coming out here on the back. Very nicely like that. You can see that thing growing. This is the beauty of video, isn't it? It's cool. So I've got that information coming out. It prints the whole thing, and as it prints it, then it gives me the table or the little label. Now what I can do is I'm going to click here on this right here, this little device. You can see that it shows you got a little scissors on it. When I press that, cuts it out, and now I've got one of these. If found, please contact. Very rapidly, I produce this. And I just tear it off, put it onto whatever it might be. You can adjust the size. You can adjust the type size as well. And for $29.95 US, it's hard to beat that. So something like that can help you in those events that you might have something lost or stolen. You can take this, and if you put the label on there, hey, got a better chance of getting it back than if there is no label on there. I recommend this. You can go over to Dymo, DYMO.com to find out more information. And I've got one other tool I want to share with you that can really help you a lot in a small business. It's also from Dymo, and this is their new label printer. Let's see, they call it the Label Writer Twin Turbo. And why they call it Turbo is because, hey, it does a couple things for you. One is it'll print labels, just regular labels like you saw before, but it also prints postage. You tie it into the internet, so it finds out exactly how much you need to have on there. And you wonder, well, how can it weigh it? Well, this comes with it, this little scale. You put things on here up to 5 ounces. It will be able to handle that. Actually 5 pounds. Put 5 pounds on here and it will work very nicely. I wish that it would handle a little bit more than just that. But for this and for printing it out, you know exactly what it is. And as postal rates change, they're getting ready to change here in the United States, you can have an accurate amount. Then when you print it from here, it looks very professional. You get a nice quality label. You can also use this for addresses. So it prints out the address with the barcode at the top. So it's very handy. Now you can do this in Microsoft Word as well. I find this sometimes a little bit faster because you can just have it ready to go and it runs off just the one. You don't have to tie up your printer for it and it can work very nicely. $229 US is the retail price on this one. But good little combination. Now another thing that I find though, if you're sending just 1 or 2 out, that hand stamped individual stamps with a combination of stamps actually gets more attention. And so it looks like a real human being put it on there. Kind of like writing on the envelope versus putting a label on there. It's more likely to be opened. But if you're sending out a lot and you want that professional image, then something like this could be very good. Again, you can check for it on the website at Dymo, D-Y-M-O. Well, that'll wrap it up for this week here on Achievement Update. I'm Terry Brock and your host on this, and I think you'll find those tools can be very helpful. Remember that we use the technology, we leverage technology in order to help people. That's what our commerce, relationship commerce, is all about. The e-commerce is great, electronics, and we use those a lot, but what matters most is how we can use those to help people. By the way, if you're on the online coaching program, be sure and check out the audio interview that came through this week. Excellent stuff on negotiating and how you can sell more from 2 experts on that, Tom Parker and Ron Lambert, on the book titled Is That Your Hand in My Pocket? Great book to pick up, as well as listen to that interview as part of your online coaching program. And if you're not a member of the online coaching program, it's something you want to look into. Get the assistance you need and get it the way you want. So you're going to be able to get a lot of good information, and you'll also have me there. You'll be able to have unlimited email information and response. So just look at the information here on the page and you'll find out about that. Hey, hope you have yourself a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week, and I'll be looking forward to talking with you and hearing from you at terry@terrybrock.com. Hope you have a fabulous weekend. Now, I'm getting back to work here.